No matter what, do not become a fake. If you think it's not about you, well, take a second thought on this. For most of my life, I've been taught to do good things, to do them well, to treat people well, to be responsible, and many, many other good things. However, I never feel happiness about doing these things. I mean, the situations I've been into were not leading to the goals, or I was not feeling and moving towards my goals with all these good things. And a while ago, I realized that I was a fake myself. So all my behavior was caused by the need of doing exactly this way. Not because I wanted to do so, but because I was taught to do it this way, to treat people this way, to say this and don't say that, and kind of all over again. But there was no me in all that expressions and most of these interactions. And it's tough to catch this type of behavior, and it becomes even worse when you need to face this, when I had to face this. And this topic is, I'm talking about this today because yesterday I turned down the another contract that I was about to sign because I had to kind of allow and agree with the fact that I will pretend again I am who I'm not. So I decided to not make that move. I kind of I I had no answer at the moment when I've been talking about that, but later on when I calmly sit down and thought about this, how am I actually feeling? I understood that I'm feeling really bad. This is not something I want to take apart in. And that way, I turned it down and I won't join the team. I won't work with that contract. Despite I need some money, I need to start earning already. I'm running out of my funds. I still believe this is the right thing to do because I was never doing this for money. All of my actions, all of my mistakes I've been doing with people, with while interacting, while speaking, while doing things with them, it was not caused by greedy. It took a while to understand that it was caused by the fear. And I'm not afraid anymore. And that's a great feeling to do what you think is right and to do it despite it feels uncomfy, a bit fearful. Actually, it's not. It's not the end. Here came another day. I'm still alive. It's not a matter of uh, living and survive another day. And this is another direction I would like to take in this talk. It's interesting how easy we can adapt or even pretend we're someone else depending on the situation. It's autumn right now. There are trees and leaves are falling down. It's plenty of them. And there are birds. Birds are flying, and these are not falling down. And here we are, people. If we pretend we are leaves or birds, well, it won't end up good. We won't make it, most probably. However, for some reason, we pretend we are good with situations when it's not about life and death, when we can pretend we are someone else. I mean, I just went through all the considerations and all the process that takes to stop being a fake person, people pleaser, and no matter how do you call it, you know that stuff, right? And it's not a matter of choice. I mean, it's not always a matter of choice. It was the behavior I have learned from from everyone, from most of the people I've been spotting. But when I questioned that behavior, I understood it's not my choice and I changed it. So it's a bit different. But when we actually have a choice and acknowledge that we are making a choice, for some reason, when we are speaking about the reputation, ethics, it turned out it's so easy to say false statements, to fake, especially on the web. And on the one side, it's truth that we are not dependent on people so much these days. So, do we live another day or not is not dependent on the tribe, on what tribe thinks about us, right? Or family or other group of people. But the internet gave us the power to reach so many people around the globe that we actually don't care about a single people, a single interaction. Well, it didn't went well. Someone is unhappy. Okay. In best case scenario, I will give a discount or probably even return the funds. But I don't care. I don't care what this person or company or contractor or whatever says or thinks about me. Because I can go and find another 10, 100,000 other people who probably will be okay with that. And I think this is the way why modern internet looks the way it is. I think it's the reason why modern society functions the way it is. We do not care about what we do. Are we trustful? Because it's so easy to start it over with no history or even with fake history, fake proofs. By the way, this morning I learned that now it could be reported some fake reviews and fake sections used by can be reported to some USA authorities. And I think this is a right move into the right direction. And it's not about being, about putting someone into the jail. And it's not about putting someone into jail or put fines on someone. No, I think it's more important for each of us to consider, is this a good thing, what I'm doing? It's fine to fail, it's fine to be unhappy, it's fine to feel sad, it's also fine to be successful. That's great. But everything you put, everything we put, everything I put behind my name, I want it to be proved. I want it to be authentic, to be truth. And the words I'm saying, I want them to have a meaning. I mean, this is something I think, this is something I feel. This is not something made up out of nowhere. And I think this way we could build a bit better society. At least those who claim they are hungry for authenticity, for true people, for thinkers, for doers, etc. I think they all mean the same thing. Let's stop lying pandemic. Let's build value from our true feelings and connections. I think that's the right way. And this actually is the reason why I went with online tools like X and YouTube to find out people who have similar values, who don't care if I have bought the newest iPhone or replaced my car with a newest model. No, doesn't matter. At least it's not what matters the most. It's obviously a fun thing to spend money, to get more, to earn a lot. But that's not the reason to lie about everything. For some reason, money was never worse for me to to lie, right? To be fake. Actually, I had such experience when I have stayed for a bit too long in the company because of the money, and it didn't work well. It didn't work well for me. It was kind of okay, acceptable, but in the long term, it didn't work well. Think about what you're doing, question why you are doing that, and ask yourself what I want to do. This is the only way, I think that the only way of getting out of that rabbit hole. Everyone needs money. We need it to at least survive, to make it till the next day. That's fine. But I think ethics, trustworthy, truth, or not just words, it's philosophy or ideology. It should have value and it should be common. Let's make it more common. Let's allow these values to shape our decisions every day every time. Thank you for watching this. See you next time. Bye bye.